overnight just by wishing for it. That's why Kamala Harris just sent a letter praising a man dressed as a woman. That's why she goes around yapping about her pronouns. We can't resist this clip. It's too great.
I am Kamala Harris. My pronouns are she and her. I am a woman sitting at the table wearing a blue suit.
So we're not going to say anything snarky about that. That's just so great. And if there's one piece of video evidence that we can save in the time capsule inside all of our hearts to represent what it was like to live in this country in 2023, it's that right there. Kamala Harris. She, her, my pronouns, and I'm wearing a pantsuit. Yes, you are. So one of the great lies going on right now is that the former president of the United States, who is also, once again, the frontrunner for the Republican nomination, Donald Trump, has committed some kind of crime in the state of New York, for which at some point he's going to be indicted. Now, we could have had a lot of people on to talk about this, Trump defenders, people who voted for Trump. We thought it would be more credible and probably a lot more interesting to have someone who did not vote for Trump, who does not agree with Trump, but who's pretty serious about the law and has spent his life in it. That would be Alan Dershowitz, formerly of Harvard, author of Get Trump, The Threat to Civil Liberties, Due Process, and Our Constitutional Rule of Law. Alan Dershowitz joins us tonight. Professor, thank you so much for coming on. And with that introduction, I do think you're a credible assessor of the case against the Republican frontrunner in New York. What do you make of it?
Well, first of all, I just got a tweet or a note from Donald Trump himself in which he endorsed my book, urged everybody to read it, but he says, Alan enjoys saying, I didn't vote for Trump. I believe he probably did. He just uses that phrase for added credibility, but it doesn't matter. He's a brilliant guy, and you should read his book. No, I didn't. I never mixed politics and my constitutional analysis. Get Trump is a book about lying. It's all about lying. It's about the 4 lies that have resulted in 4 investigations, including doctoring a tape, which is, of course, what the January 6th committee did when it left out the words peacefully and patriotically. It's about Michael Cohen, who may be the world's biggest liar. He gets all the Pinocchios. And the district attorney is making a very hard decision now. Does he put his bar at risk, his bar certificate at risk, by putting on the stand a man he knows is going to lie in violation of the rules of ethics? So it's all about lying. My book, Get Trump, documents lie after lie. The left, the so-called liberals, they're not liberals, they're radicals, will do anything, stretch the Constitution, destroy the Constitution to prevent Trump from running for president.
And it's degrading to our country and to all of us. I appreciate your writing this book. I know you paid quite a personal cost for saying things like this, and we appreciate your coming on. Alan Dershowitz, thanks.
Thank you so much.